Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Like, okay.
That's what if I was living a year without social media, I'm gonna need for Craig and Will's meme game to like step up exponentially. When I tell y'all I need my memes, like I can live about a good month, a month and a half, 2 months without memes and shit. I'm cool.
Right.
You talking about Will Smith meme? When you said Will, you talking about Will Smith?
No, Will, my homeboy in the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
We'll say you got you.
Like I need the memes and shit. Some has to like when I'm just sitting here bored. That's when I fucking pick up my phone and go to Instagram or some shit. So I need something to like handle that bored time, and memes are fucking hilarious to me.
I mean, you know you could go to other places besides like Facebook and stuff to see memes still. So.
Yeah, I mean, but is not all that? Is it like Reddit and that type shit wouldn't be considered social media? Because I consider that social media.
I mean, well, technically you could like, well, okay. I'm trying to think of another way you could like discover memes. I don't know. I guess I can't.
Gotta have to search memes on Google. That's not fun. That's
you're right. It is funner than just scroll.
They had this. I think it was like 4chan or something like that, bro. Where people just
4chan, bro.
People
let's go.
They posted nothing but like it was,
4chan was the hilarious, bro.
That's why all the memes and like,
exactly
short clip, the videos, and so that's where all that stuff came from, bro.
The memes, the gifs, all that shit, bro. From
everything
4chan.
came from there, bro.
But that's why, so like, do y'all not consider that social media without the toxicity?
What 4chan?
Like like anywhere that you could post like memes or something like shareable to people or whatever, and you have people that can like talk about a community, some shit like that. Like I feel like that's a type of social media.
I don't know because you don't really talk to people on there. It's just a place to dump shit or whatever. Like people were just dumping like different videos and memes. That was really it. It wasn't like it was.
So did they not have like comments and shit? Because I can't.
I mean, they had like little like threads and shit, but it was more so like like on a post, kind of like what Reddit is today.
That's what I was thinking. It was like Reddit, but
look, I just went to 4chan. I wouldn't recommend anybody go there now.
Oh no, don't do it now.
Hey, bro,
that was some years ago, y'all.
Bro,
make
you got
sure
50 niggas in your system right now. If you on 4chan, bro, just
make
get
sure
off
your
that shit.
camera is turned off.
Please.
Them niggas in your shit right now, bro. Get off 4chan. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've actually considered, even with having the YouTube channel, getting off social media. I still considered it just because, like, some of the toxicity is so bad. But there's also people. Yeah, I found good people too. Like y'all. Well, I don't think I didn't discover y'all on social media, but like now we're like I think of like a few of us, not everybody, but we're connected on social media. And there's people like there's investors groups and stuff I'm in. So now I use that stuff. Somebody will drop information like, hey, invest in this new stock. We think it's gonna blow up. Here's why. And I'm like, bet. So I just jump on it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like it don't mean like social media is bad because social media still has its uses. It's just like a good 80% of it is just toxic.
Yeah,
it just depends on like how you use it and like what do you use the platform for. Like like how do you use social media? What are you using it for? Like are you going on there promoting, or are you just going on there making memes like J. Cole said, bro?
Yeah, I mean that's like the main thing that I share though. Like, I mean, it might be some people who think, well, wow, all this Rashad dude does is share stupid ass memes every day. Like, let me just turn off my notifications or delete them. I mean, for all who knows, I don't know. I don't know how people think. Like, it depends on
that's thinking that though is crazy because why would like it just okay? So I know a lot of people get on there for like they like a lot of people thrive off all that toxic energy shit. They like seeing all that shit. But like, Why down the motherfuckers is posting memes? Like he just
I mean, you just never know. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
if you one that's on there for that, you like, oh, this motherfucker ain't got no life going on and shit. All you do is post memes.
Sometimes the memes, man, make your day a whole lot better. You can be having a shitty ass day, but you see the one meme, that shit will just make you laugh, and you be like, "What?"
Lying, bro, because as mad as you want to be, you can't be mad when you see certain stuff. You just gotta
you see one of them Will and Jada memes, you be like, oh,
I mean, that's what like.
I'm just sick of them at this point.
It's an athlete that went to Alabama that just like he been arrested or whatever in charge with drinking under influence or whatever and killed that girl or whatever. Somebody posted a meme of that shit the other day with him and one of his Alabama teammates, and they posted it. The first picture came where they posted and they had him and the teammate and showing the picture, and they like photoshopped the NFL jerseys on them. And so the new meme that came out and Facebook deleted this shit. I couldn't even screenshot it. They deleted it so fast. But the new meme had them photoshopped and had his teammates still in his regular Eagles jersey, but had this nigga in an inmate jersey. And I was dead. And I was like, bro, let me screenshot this shit and send it to Will because we all Alabama fans. So I'm like, let me screenshot it. And as soon as I tried to screenshot, Facebook gave me with this photo is no longer available. I'm like, damn.
Bro, the internet literally wastes no time. They waste no fucking time.
That is why this shit is so dark, bro. Like, that's why I said 80% of it, bro, is just bullshit. Like they don't waste no time at all by getting all the bad information out first. Like they gonna make sure they want you to see that.
Bro, that shit be so funny though. Like I don't know if y'all ever like wasn't keeping up with a particular sport, but like that somebody got their ass fucking throttled because of the memes that come out after.
Oh yeah,
it's like you be like, damn, what the hell I missed?
Like people who didn't know how to make memes just start making them, bro. Like they was like, oh, this is how easy it is, man. I'm finna. All it takes is an idea. That's it, bro.
Like the random ass the fucking Darth Kermit shit.
Oh my god. Or LeBron James when he was going into the playoffs or whatever, he had a cigarette behind his ear.
Oh shit! Like the MJ meme's been keeping it going strong for like a solid decade.
Oh yeah. MJ,
like with him crying, I literally haven't even seen the scene that's from where he's crying on camera, but I just seen that meme so much.
I think that's from I think it's from his Hall of Fame speech.
I ain't even seen that, dog. Like
they'll make you into a meme so quick.
I'm like,
bro. I think I'm surprised the R. Kelly memes hadn't like blown up, bro, because when he was on camera, bro, talking about I'm fighting for my fucking life.
Shit! I
hear that shit constantly, bro.
That was pretty big.
And so that's the difference now. And like some of them is like, especially when it's something like a sound clip or something like that, it's being turned into TikToks instead of the memes. Like they turn like that shit was big on TikTok. Everybody was using that sound clip.
Bro, that shit just I don't know, bro. I just hear it, bro. Like every time something traffic happen, like I just like in my head instantly. I'm fighting for my fucking life,
bro. You don't know how many times I done said that shit. You don't know how many times I done said that shit while I'm streaming playing a game, bro.
Man, every time my alarm clock goes off,
bro, it's like
all I think of, I'm tired of this shit, and I'm just like, okay. Bro,
I'm about look. I ain't gonna no cap. I'm stealing that shit. I'm about to be having that shit playing too. Cause I got buttons and shit. I got the stream deck. Whenever I be making videos, I be like putting like little sounds and shit in there. I already know I'm about to add that shit. I forgot about that. So.
Bro, I be like, I watched a lot of movies growing up, bro. So like I automatically when something happens, I think about a scene from a movie that's relatable instantly, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
I'm
like,
with that or sounds from songs. I do the same shit. Like lines from songs. I say that shit. That was like the first things that popped to my head when anytime. That's just like the Cleo from Set It Off when she getting shot. That song that played. The first like Resident Evil 8 when they come in that bitch and shoot me. When I post that shit on YouTube, I put her ass in black and white, put that shit in slow motion, and put that soundtrack on that bitch,
bro. I'm telling you.
What do you use social media for?
Oh man.
I just share a bunch of funny shit on Facebook.
Yeah, man. I mean, to be honest with you, it's mainly for
Nice.
like it's mainly for like marketing and like getting with people like who
What?
are kind of
Really?
interested. You feel me? Like it's like if I share any information financial or anything like that, I want to pique other people's interest, like other investors and stuff, so we
Yeah.
can get on some bigger project, like shit I can't afford to do by myself.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
but if it's like YouTube, I just want niggas to watch. Like, hey, if you interested, watch.
That's funny.
Or memes, sharing bullshit memes, or like I know some people just like having your presence around. Some motherfuckers might just be nosy people or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it is what it is. Like
they
they
want to keep up
like
with your
some
life.
people will never drop a like on nothing. You know, never
Okay.
comment on nothing.
But they be
Them be
done
the
seen everything.
them be the worst people to me, bro. Because I'm like, bro,
That
why
should be
are
making me
you?
so mad,
Why the
bro.
fuck are you? Why are you on my shit? Like,
You get
You
nosy
don't
as
ever like
hell. That's
anything. You
what.
don't ever
Nosy,
do
like,
anything, but
and then you'll mess around, have a conversation with them later, and they'll break up something you post. I'm like, well, shit, I wouldn't even known you seen the shit because you didn't say
Exactly.
something.
it's
Not
like, damn, you saw that?
oh
Oh,
not
yeah.
we
look
still
look.
friends?
I'm
Damn.
gonna tell.
They
I'm
be
gonna
like,
tell
what?
you
I seen
my
you had
honest
posted something,
opinion.
but I be like, oh yo, you didn't put a like on that motherfucker though.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I think that they probably just, in my opinion, I think that they want to see how you doing so they could compare themselves to
I think
you.
so too.
That's my honest thought. That's one of the reasons people be so
It's
damn nosy.
it's so weird. That's why I said a lot of the shit. Like people just be envious of each other. Like, but I'm like, bro, why you don't the same people that are never gonna go nowhere in life because they always comparing themselves to the next man. Like, bro,
Exactly.
you cannot do that in life at all. I don't care what your views are, whatever. You cannot be that way
You're gonna be in somebody's shadow.
the
So
whole time.
yeah,
Upset, sad with yourself.
like why is what I'm doing not? Like, how did this motherfucker pulling this off? I'm not like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like because you ain't doing you, motherfucker. Like nosy ass. Shit.
Oh man.
That's why I already know I'm gonna have somebody come up in there and be like, "Hey, I saw you had y'all doing that podcast and everything." That's why I don't post it on Facebook. Honestly, majority of the time, like when you would post shit and shit, I'll share it and all the different shit. But I'm like, the people that fuck with me are gonna fuck with me from Instagram. Cause all these folks on Facebook would be fake as fuck on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's
Surprises me.
automatic. That's automatic.
Well, Banana, I'll fuck with you, bro. And I'm back, bro. As you see, I'm back. Full in
Back
action,
again.
bro. We finna get this shit again, man. You know?
Another video.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's right, man. When I see him do it the other day, Frank Allah, that shit had me rolling. I was like,
this shit iconic, bro. I love that intro, bro.
yeah, it is. I said, this is Rashad right here. This man is in full parody. This is him right
Appreciate
here.
it.
He has it down all the way,
shit,
man.
That shit is on par with Burleezy shit when he be what?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Headphones
Look,
flying
look,
off.
I don't know if nobody gonna beat that damn. What up? It's that shit.
What's
Welcome
up?
back.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
back.
shit be about to knock the green screen over and everything, bro. The whole
Bro.
computer's in danger.
Yelling. I be
The whole
That
like,
shit be
computer in
going
danger, bro.
wild.
I be feeling bad for that shit computer, bro. Because I'm like, bro, your shit you about to tear your shit up. I
Bro,
know your shit cost
I
some
be
money.
waking up to the middle of the night, him yelling and shit. I be
Bro,
like,
it be certain shit that she be
Shit
like
down.
saying and doing wrong. Like, bro, what happened? You just like, how did
Bro.
this come about? Like, what?
I'm
How?
laughing at the fact, bro. Like if you watch some of his videos from like 9 years ago, bro, where he was screaming quietly, that shit
Yeah,
tickled the fuck out of me.
yeah.
What up?
'Cause
Is that shit? Like, what?
he used to be,
No, he's talking about what up?
What up?
he used to be in the goddamn the apartment. He couldn't do too much yelling in, so he got that.
Like this motherfucker, I think he's still in like a condo or some shit. So it's like,
I think he
I
got
think he got a house now.
He got a house. He got a house.
oh, it's
Yeah,
a real ass
Yeah, 'cause
standalone.
he did like some Mario Kart shit or whatever. He was like
Yeah.
riding through his house.
I'm about to say he got too many rooms. That motherfucker for it to be a condo.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I still thought it was some shit like that. It's like a big one.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
I'm
he did like a tour, and I thought he said it was a condo, but I don't know. I don't know for sure because
know.
that motherfucker post videos like
Yeah, I
every
don't
day.
know.
Goddamn.
Burleezy shit was fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I seen him do
Oh,
his
yeah.
little walk through his house. I
Yep.
was like, oh, that shit kind of fire. I like that.
Look, hold up. What about That damn RDC world, y'all peep that?
Bro,
That
they
man,
got
bro.
a big ass house.
fucking
That
mansion, bro.
man's, bro,
I didn't know their house was
blew the
that
fuck
big.
up.
But what's
Blew
so
up,
crazy is
man.
though, is like
Yeah,
when
but
they
y'all
had
been-
regular jobs, they've been buying houses like that. Since it's been all of them, they've been
Yeah.
buying houses. It's just this
I
one
ain't
look
gonna lie,
nice as a
bro. Like,
motherfucker now.
I think if I had a group of friends like that coming straight out of high school, we would have been like, I think would have been just
Facts.
like that, straight
Yeah.
up in the house, big ass house.
Yeah, look. If I would have fucking thought about it at the time, I think I probably could have got the crew on board. But back then, well, you know, YouTube was pretty much like just had released by the
Oh
time I
yeah,
graduated. So like, wouldn't nobody really think about like, hey, I could do this. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, it was some
But
shit you
nah,
went to watch fucking tutorials or something.
right. But
Yeah.
nah, that was just really all of them probably just really getting out of high school at the same time, and it was just like, man, it don't make no sense for us to move into an apartment and pay all these bills by ourselves. We might as well do it together, y'all. Everybody was just like, all right, cool, why not? You know,
Yeah.
shit, why
Look,
not?
I ain't gonna lie. I do know some other people who tried that.
It don't, it don't,
Shit didn't work out.
it don't work out for everybody.
Yeah, shit didn't work out.
That's not an everybody situation, bro. That's on some. You gotta be real cool with your people,
Yeah.
like for real.
Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta have people that's similar enough, because you might have people that's similar enough to be friends with, but you gotta also have people that's like also responsible too. So if you ain't got that, then how y'all gonna keep paying the damn bills? You know what I
True
mean?
enough.
That's the problem, because you know, once you got some dead weight, then the shit starts
Hey,
falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Whole ass friendship tax, because motherfuckers asleep all the time,
he ain't
or
doing his
like
job.
or they playing too many video games and not doing shit else. They're not doing YouTube. They're not streaming. They're not doing nothing. They playing
Oh
just
yeah,
playing games all day.
right. Man,
Yeah.
I think that's because of Mark, because he seemed like he the type like, hey man, if you're gonna be on this game, you need to be recording or you need to be streaming, one or the other. Like I don't give a
Yeah.
damn about nothing else. You need to be doing something because that's content, that's money. We be trying to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People want to see certain people play certain things. Get on that shit if you're gonna
Yeah.
be playing the game all the time.
Yeah. Mark don't play. This ain't no
No.
Arby's. Get out of
Cat, that's why they call me Cash Money More.
here.
And that's what when they be playing certain games, so they like so smart with who they in the group they get to play that shit. Like I know they did like the horror game and shit, and they made Ben and Dylan play that shit. Cause I mean, no cap, like them two seem like the two niggas that'll just be scary as fuck playing some shit like that, like the most entertaining and shit. Like you gonna get some reactions out of Mark, but like you just assume he ain't gonna have no reactions to that shit
at all.
Yeah, like yo, I thought at first I thought it was funny. I was like, man, it's like it seemed like they was bullying Dylan and a lot of shit. And then like I saw a couple more like of the newer skits, and Dylan was folding people. I was like, hold up, Dylan. Like look, if y'all haven't seen it, be sure to check out that one. It was like something about security. It's like RDC World Security. And I remember it was like Mark. Yeah, Mark and Leland. It's like Mark had hired a security guard, and his security guard didn't had no gun or some shit. And then they ran up on some niggas, and Dylan was in the group. And then like the security guard was like, "All right, I'm gonna take him." And then Mark was like, "Man, he looked like he about the weakest one." And so they did a close up of Dylan's face, right? And then Dylan came over and straight folded his ass. That was funny as hell.
And that one of them that like I mean it ain't like he was one of the original members of the like that group anyway. Like I don't know if y'all heard the story of how John got into the group and shit like that. Anyway,
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
they did John dirty.
They be doing John dirty 24/7 and all the videos and shit. And I'm like, bro, John got to be taking up for himself behind camera and shit, bro. He'll be saying,
but you got to think about it though, bro. But because Dylan was on their list too. But Dylan actually upgraded, bro. I don't know through what happened. I guess he just started. Hey, they seen something in Dylan, and Dylan just took off because he really wasn't supposed to be where he at. Like according to how they've been playing him, because he really should have been at John level still.
Yeah.
But they did a whole training arc for Dylan for Smash. Like I guess Dylan was trying to get involved with the stuff that they was doing anyways.
Yeah.
Yo, you didn't see that?
Nah,
Dylan was ass at Smash Bros.
Oh, okay,
and
okay, okay.
they did a whole arc for him, like a whole training arc. That man was up there streaming, like I think he was streaming like 3 or 4 times a week, trying to get better. Like they made that man.
Hold up. You talking about Cause I'm subscribed to that YouTube. You talking about they got a Twitch too?
Yeah, they got a Twitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. They got like
I'm sleep.
they got like 4 or 5 different YouTubes, and then like 3 or 4 different Twitch channels.
Okay, you know what? At the end of their shit, they literally got all the information.
Bro, it's a lot.
I need to check.
I mean, cause they don't
It's a
play
lot.
all the recent game that came out. They play Back for Blood and all the different shit. They Back for Blood gameplay was fucking hilarious.
Bro, oh yeah, all
they put that shit on veteran.
You know how long that shit? They didn't get past the first stage, bro.
They did not get past the first stage, bro.
They barely made it to the midway point, dog. Like
the whole stream, bro, could not get to the midway point.
I think the first part of that first stream was just literally them trying to get out to the damn to the rooftop. Yeah. Like literally, that's all they could do. And it was like they were cussing and arguing, bro, back and forth with each other. Like the shit was just funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking. I didn't even know. I thought they was gonna put that shit on RDC World Gaming. I guess they just put different shit.
No, they got a couple different ones, bro.
I mean, you know, there's some plug channels on YouTube that be posting that shit. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I used to wonder. I'm like, where the fuck all this shit come from? Like Plug World 1, Plug World 2.
Yeah, some of them be they just be recording their Twitch or whatever when they be on Twitch playing.
Because a lot of them don't be like they don't leave their VODs up anyway. So when people miss the stream and be want to see the whole stream, they don't end up posting stream. They just post like highlight videos or some shit, just certain segments of the shit. People get on there posting everything, whole conversations and all the different shit.
Everything. Yeah, I mean, from my understanding, they get their permission too. Like probably not everybody, but
I'm about to say it's one plug channel I just seen the other day that fucking fucker, yeah, leaving VODs up, dude, leave you open DMCA. But the channel literally was like, hey, look, I'm not posting any more Berleezy streams because of how big they blew up on the YouTube channel. So I don't want him to come say nothing about him or whatever. Because like his fucking posting Berleezy streams is blowing up more than Berleezy stream did, and the fucking highlight video that Berleezy would post from it. Because everybody missed out on the stream because everybody on YouTube don't follow this nigga on Twitch. So like,
yeah, I follow. I get it. So yeah, I mean, you gotta watch out with the shit, but
yeah.
I kind of feel like at the end of the day, like you can set it to where they don't publish or whatever, and you still got them. I feel like if you know people miss it and they're gonna want to see it, why not just like make a channel for that, like miss live streams or whatever, or create a playlist with all your live streams. They want to see it. They want to see them bitches from start to end. They don't care if you was in that bitch talking for 30 minutes before you played the game or not. They really don't care.
That's why I like streaming on YouTube, honestly, because I don't know. Can't you only keep a certain amount of them or something on Twitch?
No, they have a rule where it's like 14 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So so what if you want to keep it for longer than that?
You have to become an affiliate, but you can. But this the workaround though. So you can actually make a highlight video. The highlight video could be the same length as the stream. You just save it, and that constantly stays on your channel. It doesn't go away. And it's up to you. You can leave it published or you can unpublish it.
Right. Yeah. That's one of the things. It just seems like it's a little easier on YouTube because like anytime I go live, I want to keep all of those because. Like sometimes my lives only have like a few people watch it at that moment, and then later on the views are like blow up on it. Like I did Metroid Dread, and I had like it was only like a few people watched like when I did the ending to it, and later on it was like it was a blow up for my standard. It was like it got like 300 something views in like a couple days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like yeah, like I know Twitch keeps it for like you said 14 days, but still now I went back and looked again. Now it's been more than 14 days. Now it's got even more views. So I'm like, yeah, just keep the shit up.
That's why I'm glad. There's one YouTuber I watch. Him and his wife be streaming. His name your boy Roshi. He stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So I watch his shit on Twitch sometimes, but when I miss it, I know I can go back and watch shit on YouTube.
Right,
immediately because all his VODs be going too. Speaking of which, so like so certain people with YouTube names and shit, like Dwayne and Jazz when they first came out, they had like they was couples react or some shit like that.
Yeah,
there was another couple that like they started beefing with about the name because both of them was couples react. So me, every time I see similar names, I'm always thinking like, oh, I wonder if they got any kind of beef or some shit, because it's also a dude named your boy Rock Lee, and they do reactions and shit. And it's like a similar setting, like it'll be him. Sometimes the woman, his wife, or he's dating, I don't know what it is, or another female friend they got, and then one of his homeboys. Your boy Roshi is, if he posts reactions, it's him, his wife, and then his homeboy. And I'm like, they got some kind of beef or some shit. But the other day I was watching the stream, and he was like, "Hold on, bro, your boy Rock Lee calling me." And I was like, "Oh wait, all that they just cool and shit."
I mean, sometimes people be linking up like that might be a thing. Maybe they will have an issue at first, and then they'll like, they'll square it up.
He said him and that man been friends for a decade. I was like, well, okay.
Oh, well, damn. Never mind.
I was like, that kind of explains it.
That's a whole nother.
He called him asking him about camera troubles and shit. I'm like, what in the fuck is going? I done created some kind of beef in my head, and these niggas is the best of friends.
See what social media done did to ass, Banana?
Exactly.
You gotta let that shit go, Banana.
You need to mind my business. Fuck it.
Look, play Guardians of the Galaxy when you get a chance. Like things will kind of become clear. What happens to the mind? The guy said it's some fucked up shit happens in there. It kind of sets a couple things straight.
That's what I was gonna say. Is Guardians of the Galaxy more like a Telltale game, or like,
bro?
I guess it's like the Marvel game that came out, right? I also
Marvel's Avenger.
No.
I heard they do a lot of talking in it.
Oh yeah, no, they never shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally never. Like it could be you could be on the ship just walking around the ship. You literally try to go to the rooms where you can't hear them and you can still hear them. Like and then it just sounds like you can hear them talking through the walls. Like that shit is kind of hilarious. But it's all actually fun. It's good dialogue. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
I actually like it a lot. I like the characters better in the game than in the movies. So I can see why people like, oh, you know how people always like, oh, this movie sucks. And then you're like, I thought it was pretty good. But then you go back and you look at kind of something that's a little similar to the source material. You're like, oh, never mind.
I mean, that's honestly like the Squid Game movies. Because at first, when I've always been like, oh, I kind of like this Squid Game movie. Everybody was talking about, oh, the second Squid Game movie is way better. It's so hilarious. Then I watched the second, I was like, bro, this shit funny as hell. And it is kind of better than the fucking first one. But I've always been a person to be like, oh, I like the first one, but shit. After I watched the second, I was like, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's better for you to peep the first, like whatever one people say is not good. I think it's always better to look at it in that order instead of looking at the best shit and then going the opposite direction, because you're gonna be disappointed every time. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not to kind of go off on a tangent about this, because that's a whole other conversation. But Full Metal Alchemist, the original series, I saw that first, and I thought it was amazing. But then I saw Brotherhood, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is so much better.
Because Brotherhood was following the manga story. That's why it was better.
Yeah, exactly.
They touched on. They kind of like skipped over some bullshit parts because there was some shit in there in the original one that just
they was kind of going that way, but then they took that left turn to Albuquerque and then went along that way, bro.
And like the first 10 episodes, that's what's so crazy. Like y'all explained a whole nother show in 10 episodes, and then started a whole nother journey. I was like, oh damn, this shit crazy.
Yeah.
When I watched the first one, I was waiting for more. I was like, man, when the next one come out?
I was
like, Brotherhood. What is this?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, why is this shit so good?
And that's what I just got into, like Brotherhood recently. Like, but as a kid, all I knew was like the first one that came out, and so I was like, it was solid or whatever. Man, somebody told me about Brotherhood. I started watching that shit. I was like, oh, this shit way better.
Bro, that shit. That's like top 5 anime for me.
Yeah.
All the way up to the ending, bro. That shit really fired to me. Like,
bro, when that nigga died, though, I was like, damn, you really show this nigga die right here like that?
We don't want to expose nothing. We can't expose nothing.
Yeah. But bro,
look, I saw Brotherhood.
I didn't expose anything, though, Q.
I still don't know who the hell you talking about. Like, I saw the fucking show. I was
There
like,
we go. There we go.
Like,
he don't know.
He ain't even tell who died.
That's what I'm saying. I'm dead ass serious. I literally don't even know who he's talking about.
He ain't even know, bro. So many niggas died in that show, bro. You know.
I just didn't want to. I just didn't want the word to come out.
So many niggas died in that show, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when he died, though, damn.
I know. I feel you. I feel you.
I think I know who you're talking about now, actually. So, but anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Shit, now I'm confused. You ain't talking about episode 10, is you?
Nah.
I'm gonna say, guys, you talking about episode 10? That shit fucked me up by a good 2 weeks, bro. I was like, bro, I'm not. Fuck this show, man. I ain't watching this shit no more, man.
He was like, I'm gonna take this dog and this girl, and I'm gonna make both of them.
That was the most fucked up thing at the time, 4. Bro. That was episode. I'm like, bro, they hit you with that shit hard, and you was like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
That had to be the most sickening. Like, bro, I was like, bro, this dude here, bro.
Like, he's like, hey, I found a way to do it.
I know.
I get to keep my tenure and renew my credentials.
Every time they would like show him, bro, and the little reflection would come off his glass. I'm like, bro, somebody just hit him in his shit, man.
Like, look, somebody tell Kabuto to take his ass back to Naruto, please.
Please.
Like, bro. Like, somebody that
might have been Kabuto daddy.
For real.
He was on some weird shit.
Yeah.
About to say shit, fucking Kabuto was basically a Chimera in the end of that bitch anyway. So
homunculus.
He was like a fat ass snake, bro. Like,
bro, he was like, that's like a nigga pumping themselves up with steroids and supplements and don't do shit.
I was like, bro,
literally.
I said, you got the most weirdest snake transformation. Like, you just don't need to transform at all.
For real. Like talking about he mastered the powers of the snake sage.
But he didn't do anything though. He just put it in his body. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know.
You kept ejecting yourself. Like,
he tried to do a cheat code. That's what he tried to do. A cheat code.
He thought he was gonna be Orochimaru, but I'm like, bro, no, you're not even close.
Exactly.
Not even close. At all.
He must have missed some steps in the cheat code because Orochimaru,
for real. Orochimaru ass fucking immortal.
Orochimaru popped out that bitch and he was like, tis, son. Tis. Shame on you.
I'm like, bro, more training.
Hey, bro, how do you keep your soul? This man kept his soul there the whole time.
This nigga put fucking curse marks and fucking.
I'm saying when he said that the curse marks was like another part of him living, I'm like, bro, that is insane to me.
This nigga
so many curse marks.
Curse marks on fucking trees and laser grass and shit.
You can't die, huh? You can't fucking die, Orochimaru, right?
You can't. The most unkillable character living.
You can fucking take. Apparently, you can take this motherfucking soul out with the damn Renegon or some shit, and this motherfucker still his soul is in a squirrel. Actually, like, okay, whatever.
Man, bro, you'll never find that man, bro. Squirrel in a whole nother country. You ain't never seen a squirrel.
Look. If you ask me, I know we need to wrap up here, but if you ask me, freaking that shit is a plot hole, cause his soul is supposed to be in the blade, and that motherfucker came out of somewhere else. Like,
oh, you mean when the third Hokage sealed him? He sealed his arms, bro. He didn't seal the soul.
No. I'm talking about it. Itachi
with the Tusker blade.
Yeah, he sealed that motherfucker, and it's supposed to be within the sword. So I'm like, how the fuck you come back from that?
But that was out of one curse mark though.
Yeah, one curse.
Like, you got to think about it. You got Uncle still the curse mark.
Did he say he actually split his soul into multiple parts or some shit? He didn't say that.
I think it works the same way that the same way Minato's jutsu works for his flash technique.
What you mean? But whatever the fuck way the writer decides.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Just bounces back and forth.
I sealed half of the nine tail. The whole entire show is 100% of the nine tails, but now it's half of it. Like, okay.
I was just like, bro, that shit is so funny, bro, because it was like one Kuruma is light and then one of them is dark, like the
yin and the yang.
And Naruto
they said yin and yang.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
both Karumas was evil though, bro.
I'm in the same.
They give a fuck.
Evil motherfuckers.
I said when they say yin and yang, y'all talking about the color of their palette. So one of them was like a light orange, the other one was a dark orange.
That's it. That's
like,
it.
yo.
I don't care what nobody. I seen people try to explain this shit away too. I'm like, look, I get it. The writer, he's like, fuck it, I'm having fun with it. Like the producer told me to keep making episodes, so I made more episodes. But
what you want me to do? I give you content.
he fucked up at the end. Okay, he did.
Yeah. I mean,
that ending was.
It felt
lame.
It felt kind of rushed
killing
though.
Naruto and Sasuke.
It felt kind of rushed though, man. When he did the ending parts though, to have the fight after the war, but on the nigga's birthdays too. On his birthday, the war end, and then this nigga want to throw hands with you, literally on your birthday, bro.
I mean, I feel like if you're talking about the Naruto Sasuke fight, then I don't know. I feel like that shit was in character though, like because Sasuke was literally all over he didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I ain't like about that shit is the fact that how did they have that energy left for that fight, and then all of a sudden be out of energy at the end of the fight, like completely out. Like y'all been fighting for Naruto specifically been fighting for like 3 days straight. Like
I mean, I think that was, bro, that was pride energy, dog. Like I feel like under normal circumstances, both of them would have ran out of energy faster, but that was literally just pride energy. Like I'm literally going based off of cause I'm going cause fuck this nigga. That's why.
Right, bro, y'all, you had so much energy left at the end, bro. Like, it just didn't make sense. Cause I'm like, bro, you just expended so much energy fighting these niggas. Y'all fought like 5 different bosses in the Great War, back to back to back to back. And then now you got all this extra energy to do a whole nother fight. And bro, y'all was pulling out all the stops. I'm like, bro, y'all.
The one nigga who didn't have energy was Sasuke though. He had to pull the ass pull move. I'm gonna take the tail beast, take their energy, and then I'm gonna take your shit.
I mean, they had
you know
a reason. Now, if you say Kakashi, his ass ain't had no fucking reason. That shit ain't make no fucking sense. But
his ass was
Naruto had a whole ass 9. Them motherfuckers got basically like infinite chakra, like pretty much. And then Sasuke just pulling from all the other beasts.
I think it really just came down to their bodies just like saying, all right, bro, I'm fucking tired of fighting. Like, y'all.
When they did the last beam struggle, that's when they died. They did the last beam struggle. That's what got their ass.
They done burnt their palms up rotating that thumbstick.
I still think Naruto probably would have. In my opinion, he would have smoked him.
Bro, he would have. The reason why he did, because he was trying to save his friend. He could have smoked him on the first fight. Exactly. The first fight, he would have murked him, but he was trying to prove the point to save his friend. That's the whole series. Trying to save his friend.
To murk that nigga was just not control Kermit.
Bro, he had it. He had it. He literally dropped the Rasengan to scratch his damn fucking head. I was like, what the fuck, man? You've been hitting everybody in the chest with this shit, but this nigga, you just scratched the... Come on, man.
But you know who the real menace is, bro? Like if God Sensei really wanted to just be evil.
Oh, facts, bro.
That man would clear nations.
Facts.
On his own.
Wasn't nobody touching that man. There was nobody touching him.
Clear him in a split second.
He was the only one to stand next to Madara, bro. Like
validation.
In a straight
got
up
the validation too. The validation, bro. Yes.
I was like, this man clearing nations, bro. Y'all was not touching this man.
But Madara, I mean, like a guy was like. I mean, he was like kind of a one-hitter quitter though. Like if he go,
bro.
Well, I mean, for the 8 gates, he can only do the 8 gates once, and if he does 7 gates, like he's significantly weak after that. So he gotta like heal back up after that shit. And he can't use no broken ass ninjutsu and shit.
But by the time he used like get to 8 gate, really he didn't even gotta go that far because by the time he get to 4, he's already powerful as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, facts, but remember. I mean, didn't he like have to go like 7 just to be Kisame, the shark nigga?
No,
it was.
I would swear he went 7.
It was like the 4th or 5th or something.
It was the 5th one. He jumped to the 5th one to use that air attack.
Yeah,
he didn't. I mean, he didn't even have to go. He didn't even have to go that far.
I'm about to say he didn't have to do that with Kisame. He just did that.
I would swear he went to 7. Y'all,
that was a flex. That was a flex on Kisame.
That was a flex like that. Like he didn't even have to flex like that.
Oh yeah, no, I can agree that. Well, hold on a second. I remember he went 5th when he went up against like 30% of that nigga, and then later on, I think he went 7 when he fought him for real, and like he went 7 to like finish him because he said he was trying to finish him quickly to stop him because he was trying to escape with some intel or some shit. So he went well, and I think he trapped him in some water or some shit. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he went like almost like he went to 7. I think trying to beat this nigga.
Oh no, he went to 6. Well, they said he went to 6
in the final fight.
Nah, he talking about the fight with Kisame. Well, Will said it was 7. You must look it up somewhere that says 6.
He said he went to 7th. Was the early war when he used the tiger. I can't.
Oh yeah, that was in pursuit because he was just trying to catch him. He wasn't trying to like kill this man.
Yeah. Then he went to 7 like to use that damn fucking whatever the hell that wind punch shit he did.
Yeah, he was just trying to catch him though. Like he really could have just crushed the man and been done with it. But he didn't know where the intel was at or where he was hiding it, so he had to catch him first. I'm like, bro, he really could have just crushed him. He was flexing for no reason. Like, if he just had a killer mindset, bro, it'd have been over a long time ago.
But I also think, I mean, you got to remember that, like, so Guy had help against Madara to even attack him.
Oh no, bro, that shit was solo. That nigga was solo.
When he hit 8 gates, that was solo.
No. They did no, because they was teleporting fucking truth spears and shit away to try to like make a path for him to get that attack in. I do remember that. If you talking about like the Night Guy, I think so. The very last attack he did, Madara stood there for that. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna basically let this shit hit me." But before that, because he already had went 8 gates before he did Night Guy, and they were helping him to like try to get attacks off. They were trying to help him.
Yeah, people were in the way and shit.
Okay, when he finally reached him face to face, then he just started pummeling him. But in order to reach him in the first place, he was Madara was shooting truth spears and shit, and they was like teleporting shit away. So he had like the other dead Kage like helping him just to like get close to him basically. And then after he was like, "Okay, you're worthy. Now I'm gonna let you like actually attack me with your strongest attack." And that's when he was like, "Okay, Madara just said I'm just standing here."
Yeah, probably his worst decision, but
I mean, well, if he would hit him in the head, but and even then, like the shit as broken as his ass was, who knows? He might have survived that shit too.
If he was if he was like an inch closer or an inch over, it would have been over and done with.
I'm about to say that right nigga, there. He didn't survive a punch through the chest, so I don't know if he would have survived that shit. He got regularly punched.
I mean, you talking about that Zetsu shit? That wasn't fucking normal though. That wasn't like
that shit.
Because that
was
shit
a normal ass punch.
That shit. Wait a minute, did that shit even kill him? I thought he like transformed into Kaguya or some shit. So it's like, was he even dead at that point, or like is this motherfucker like internal and Tsukuyomi?
I'm about to say he was still sitting there talking.
I mean, technically he was already dead, but
oh, facts. Well, no, they wished him back after, or no, he not wished.
He resurrected himself. He did the jutsu and then he came back.
That motherfucker was stupid. He just made his own rules.
But I don't even think that was even his soul. I think he took somebody else's soul and made it his soul. Like. It just, I don't know, bro. It's just the way they explain it. It just didn't seem like that was still him. I'm like, bro, y'all, that man still resurrected. Like he's permanent now. He's just not. He won't go away. That's all that is. That was the whole point. I think that was the whole purpose of the Renegade was just to keep him alive.
Zetsu was as Pulimoto's finest pool.
Man, no, that shit was kind of ridiculous. But
look, I don't know how we got on this tangent. For some reason, I don't know. I get in a lot of tangents on my stream, so I feel like I was the cause of this somehow. I can't recall.
I feel like I brought this up, but I can't.
This was Rashad this time, bro.
Yeah. I mean, tangents can be good, but like I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleepy. So
We done got a whole other segment.
I know. Damn.
I sit here and talk about Naruto all night, so I ain't
right. Yeah, but all right, y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I do appreciate y'all coming out and supporting the stream, man. Don't forget to like and follow, man. We're gonna have everything in the description. All this video and everything will be uploaded to YouTube, so y'all do look out for that.
Yeah.
But we finna end it though, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.